My name's Dan San, your name's...
Old boy.
Are we sure about that this time?
I think so. You could call me Captain Old Boy, as you do occasionally.
I do. I call a lot of people Captain, actually. That's what happened. There's what happened, actually. That's what I saw in the crash. So, very quickly, this is an experiment we were running. It wasn't one of our challenge episodes. We'll go, oh, look at that there as well. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Have you seen this bit of metal here?
Yes, it's broken on both of them, but that's the piece that broke last time. I'm going to put this down to the fact that the program's still in beta.
Maybe I know you can break things in the game as well, so maybe there's just too much stress in it. But you wanted to build a half track.
Yes, I wanted to build something that had two sets of independently directable wheels or tracks, so that I could try and build a vehicle that would turn on its own circle, effectively, on its own footprint. And I've already managed to do that, as we'll see in a later video. But
that's not a half track as such a bit, because I mean the word
it's
track,
just so tiny it turns on its own.
Yeah. So the word track means we had to build a track, and I kind of had the idea that you could build something like a tank. So to keep it simple, the idea was to make two controls, and independently would sit on either side and press forward or backward. That would be the easiest thing to do. Making it single person steering could be more interesting, but just from the pure mechanics side, we wanted to build a tank. So we built a track of a series of links, and Old Boy painted them in, and we used the weld tool to make it a bit bigger. And this is definitely a track, because we don't have string. One of the things this game is missing is string, or a string-like thing. So I thought, you could build it, because you could build watch links. A watch is a form of this would be more familiar like a watch links.
Well, it almost looks like a watch strap. That's why I like this so much. But
especially with the colouring, it looks nice. So all we have to do is wrap it around. Now what I did here was I also asked Old Boy to build me a little piston thing. I actually think this is maybe a bit too high, but the idea is this just adds a bit of tension in. Just because I think you're going to need to tension. So you power these wheels and it will sort of drag the chain along.
It will actually tension the chain on demand.
And we would work on this, and there's a reason there. So what we did was we sort of attached this chain to a pole up here, take the pole away, and it sort of slags down underneath. And the idea is to have it attached, so when you bring it out of save, join this end up with this end somehow, which we're still working on. That's what we were just doing. And then attach it so it's all one save. And then when you bring it out, you just delete a couple of blocks, increase the tension, and boom, you have a tracked vehicle. And you could build this wider. The idea is you could build this wider. You could sort of make one giant track, or you could make something like a space. I mean, this is almost like a World War One tank with the tracks go all the way around the vehicle almost. But Warhammer rhinos, for example.
Yeah.
Do you want to wire this up briefly? Okay. Now what we'll do is
I'm going to move again. We need to
Whoa,
move.
whoa! I just crashed.
What? Just yeah,
There's a buggy here. I think we
Yeah.
should take it.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. I don't think we can do this, Moo.
Wait in there.
I won't wait in it. Oh, it's got tyres removed.
It's beautiful, but I think it's just too much for the game to process.
Come.
Okay. Let me
I
edit
think
that
that was
down
these
into
guys.
a high speed. Let's just get back in and
We'll probably be better off
talk
running.
about what we tried to do.
Yeah. Notice how I say that with considerable trepidation. Back away very quickly. Now you miracle. This, am I feeling it? I'm seeing it. Oh, good lord. Yeah. The entire construction, yeah, I don't blame you. Right. Okay. It's not a monstrosity. It's a headache. It's been a headache. And it's far bigger than anything I originally intended, but I think this is the biggest problem we've got with scrap mechanic. I think you and I keep thinking along the lines of what's the smallest thing we can possibly make? What can we do that's just like wow and really compact? And what we actually need to think to ourselves is what's the biggest thing we can possibly make? Yeah, big time. Yeah, like I'm just going to sit here and wait for my computer to catch up with the one wooden block that I'm trying to place. That's a lot more than the action on my screen is doing, so don't complain. Okay, I'm not. Right. That's better. That just caused so much pain and misery. Why are you building? Oh God! If you put it up on bricks, yeah, I'm just gonna brace for another crash. So apologies to those viewers who have joined us for what was supposed to be a really quick, high def stop. No, not stop motion. What do I mean? This is stop motion. The word I was looking for was time lapse, not stop motion. Apologies to those viewers who were expecting a time lapse of a tank and a little bit of explanation. What you've essentially now got is stop motion scrap mechanic with Dunson and I basically standing there going, oh look, another crash. Click. Oh, good lord. I think my computer's still trying to decide whether it actually just wants to walk all the way across town and hit you around the back of the head. The other very distinct possibility is that the person who you asked to stop watching the TV so we can make this recording will hit you round the back of the head. Yeah, I think heaven and hell might both freeze over. I think I'm currently looking at a really low frame rate video of your orange clad backside waving around in my face. Oh, and the reason that it was lagging like that was because you tried to delete one block. I kid you not, I don't think this could be more amazing in Spectrum graphics. I think this is possibly the worst idea I've ever had for a video ever, and I think we should... I think we just call it here. I don't think this is going to work any further. So as you can see, folks, building a tank, a really good idea. Trying to put the tracks on it, not so good. On the plus side, we have this absolutely horrendous 26-wheeled monster truck. If I could just find a co-pilot to help me charge my enemies down with it. But without the tracks. I think you might actually be right there. I think especially if we have some kind of obstacle speed course and just see how good the teamwork is. Anywho, let's yeah. Yeah, and you appear to be cruciform and spinning in space. I'm so glad people are not seeing my screen. It's like, yep. Oh boy. No, because I'm playing on the lowest resolution possible. I've also shut down everything that was running in my system tray. I think at this point the problem is actually the way the engine interprets the movement of all of these bearings when they're not powered. Oh god. Your character is actually just running around cruciform like some kind of scarecrow. Oh no, you have actually got movement of your character back. Oh no, and there it goes again. Scarecrow. Right. And if you don't hit like and subscribe, we're going to take a copy of this and come and dump it in your world. Night, folks.